Welcome everybody to the first episode here of Pillars of Eternity! Yeah! Hype! I'm really excited for this game. I waited for it for a pretty long time. I feel like at least probably not as long as many others. And if you don't know what this is, what work have you been under? Cause it's been showing up here quite often lately. Anyway, it's an CRPG in style of Baldur's Gate, you know, that old game. At least, that's what I'm told. I never played Baldur's Gate myself. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm such a horrible person! I didn't really have much time during that time period, but anyway, shall we start the game here? This has a world that's supposed to be able to change very much depending on your character, what you start with, there, how you create it, and every choice you make and all that. And yeah, we're going to go for normal, even though it says not recommended for newcomers to real-time party-based RPG. I mean, I am a newcomer, but also at the same time, for this, like, it's very much in the end I've always been more or less theory crafting, cause I had no friends to actually play with, so I've more or less been like, yeah, I can make this and this awesome thing. No, yeah, I have no. And I can do this and this, but still. Just listen to the music, though. Really, I should probably be quiet here. Okay, maybe not during a load screen, but the music there during the intro, so that first little bit here in the title screen, to remind me of something which I'm not sure what exactly. I just can't remember what, but it does remind me of something. The glossary contains definition and explanation. I cannot speak! Well, that's a new one, right? Explanation. Oh.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Well, that's good, because I probably need some rest, being all sick and all that, right? Yeah, so... Yes, we in the middle. Was it an ambush or what? I don't understand that really with the fallen trunk of the road there, or if it was just an accident, so... Here we have the character customization, which is something here. So we can choose between a male, which have places here dominated in art, their word. They are the dominant, or the women who are more frontier in the tribes of Nasik and Elgar and Laxril. No, wait, in Elin and Laxmi they have more fluid. Anyway, as it turns out, I'm more like there if I watch something, I like to watch a female rather. I'm gonna be a female. Here we have the different roles. We have human, which get resolve and might. Anuman, which is basically avatar. I see you, Yagsuli. We have 2 might, really good if we want a strong character there, just doing damage and healing. Which is what I heal. We have the dwarf here, small little bastards with might, minus dexterity and constitution. Really what I would like, but I never liked dwarf. I don't know what, it's just they're too small and thick at the same time. Doesn't work that way for me. We have the elf over there, dexterity and perception. Normal elf stuff usually there, they see and are very agile. We have the Orlan, another one of the new races, which is like, I don't know exactly. Goblin, maybe something like that, like, but more, maybe cat. No, not really cat. Something there. It's an Orlan, which I resolve, not so much might, and a lot of perception, which helps with what exactly? Probably finding items more. There we can, or okay. And we have the godlike, which is what we're going to be. They have dexterity and intelligent, which actually doesn't help with the class I'm going to be, but because we have undercategories. Here we have the death godlike, fire godlike, moon godlike, and nature. They have different abilities here, like the death has more damage when the enemy is less than 25% endurance. We have the fire godlike, which when their own endurance get below 50%, they take less damage and deal fire damage. The moon godlike, who heals during different times, and the nature godlike, who grants might, constitution, and dexterity when endurance is below. And I'm gonna be a fire godlike. Yay! Fire! Be purged by fire. And that's right, because it's the godlike and they can come from any races. They are just infertile, they are being blessed or cursed, whatever you want to do in the secret authorities, but this only affect how they look. So as I said, I don't like dwarves, so that's not what we think. We take an elf. I always liked elf, I don't know why. That's probably why I don't like dwarf, because they don't go together. And the class I've chosen is the paladin, cause well, I like paladins. That's where I played in WoW there for a very long time also. Otherwise, the most class here you probably recognize if you played any D&D or anything like it. Maybe except the Cypher is they attack the souls. A recent discovery in the Eastern realms, Cypher were once called Brishwalden, Mind Hunters, by the Grandfathers. Cyphers have the ability to directly contact and manipulate. Yeah, they have a soul whip there and so on. The Chantry is just another kind of spellcaster. They cast invocation after they've done a lot of phrases. But anyway, we're going to play the paladin, who gets defense, a lot of defense here, depending also on the reputation, which is what we're going to decide now, because we have an order here that different things, like favor disposition, cruel, aggressive, and this favor benevolent and diplomatic. I like to be able to be that diplomatic, so that's not the one we want. We want the one which has passion here. Passionate and clever. I would like to be clever, I think. And I like to be passionate. You should follow your heart, if anything. Or probably not. And I want lay of hand, because I feel that's what we can need to survive. The other one is like, here, a burning attack a little bit. There, but no lay of hands. There, make sure we have that one marked. There we go. And now to distribute our points. Wait, why did the paladin need exactly these two? Again, I don't remember. Really, I thought he was more might and constitution. And intelligence. I guess they are more thinking here for a tank, really. But I want to be able to do damage also. Still, let's since we don't need that dexterity that I say. Let's see, 2 there, we say 2 there, 3, should we try to focus up some stats really high or just take it more? That's a good question though. I mean, I thought my paladin more like really health buffy and really much might, so maybe. But these two are recommended. Maybe paladins aren't really the same here. Screw it. I'm gonna go high here. There are 16 and 16 in those two. Yeah, I know, it's probably wrong here, but that's how my paladins always have been. And now we're going to choose culture, which give us different things here, depending on where we're from. And we also get different outfits, which is armor and weapon here. So here we have the plate mail, sword and shield. And here for the islanders, we have more of a scale mail and a spear. So, what do we want? We can see also here what they all give their resolve, intelligent, constitution, might, and perception. Would like maybe a 200 weapon instead, but no, actually I set a tanky, and this shield looks pretty good, I'd say. We can just go with this one. That looks like a plate, probably the best we could get in form of armor. But but still. No, I like their more constitution. Yeah, go for that. Oh, and yeah, what are we? What have we been? We can get 2 lore, 1 stealth and lore, stealth survival, athletics and mechanics, athletics and lore, 2 lore, lore and mechanics, athletics survival, and athletics help us regenerate. There's no, but it fatigue. We don't get fatigue easily, so we can continue on more and continue on in combat, and survival allows to better use of food and potion, I think, consumables, all that. Lore is more for knowledge, you know, everything we know outside of scripted is used to activate scrolls also, and mechanics is for traps, I think. Yeah, traps and locks can be a problem for even the toughest adventure, draining resources and maiming or killing those. So, for all this, I think I'm going to be a slave. Yeah. Maybe not the best, but yeah. She's going here for freedom now in a new world, therefore, as we go for this place there that we could go. We could make a new place. And of course, we're going to be as pink as possible. Or maybe not. Yeah, pink. That's fine. And the head we can change between 3 different ones here, and actually the first one there that we have is the nicest because it has some big nice horn. Yay! That's not important, it's not. Ah, there we have it! That's the one I want. Uh-huh. So which voice though?
I've got this. Onward! Nice and slow. Well?
Foresee. For what we're going to be here, more like... Yeah, I said passionate. So feisty would probably be right. The best, right? I think so. And the name. Well, I'm Alyssa, right? Alyssa. So there we go. Accept! And done! Let's go into the game. Journey to the Gilded Whale. Oh. That's me! That's me there! See me? The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and saggy yawns quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside. Probably that thing we saw first. I guess we have to go there sometime.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Okay.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Okay, yeah, that's right. We stopped because I was sick.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Oh, thanks. That's nice.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
No, you could have given me some time to even look this over. Dama looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfel, who carries an old sun-bleached bow. Okay. So there... where would I find this
barrel?
barrel?
A bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Okay. So, yeah... What are those ruins, by the way,
Nothing
you
won't
mentioned?
see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Okay.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Oh. And we can get... Yeah, you mentioned there we can get different options, depending on what skills and everything. Yeah, who did build these ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Engwittens. Is it dangerous? That's a good question. If I'm going out there, is
Not
it
if you hurry
dangerous?
about your business,
Oh, okay.
and not if the weather holds up.
Wait, what's that about the weather? There is a concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. Yeah, I want to elaborate. What?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
I think now of the dark wind in Wheel of Times there on the roads. Dark wind that took your soul and whatever. Yeah, by the way, what are those?
They don't
Hard
got
steel
Adra
in
where
the
you
ground?
come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Okay,
It's
interesting.
more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Okay.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it.
Ooh.
Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
I think we'll notice that somewhere later, Clone. Okay, I'll go see about the spire then.
Hold on. Take someone with you.
Yeah,
I know
we'll
you're
get
not
a party
some
member.
helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eye at length on a sturdy armor-clad woman who has spent the early nights leaping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. Wait, you stop speaking now? She needs to find some springberries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Yeah, who does that?
Kind you can afford.
Oh, your sheep.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Okay, maybe she
Off
isn't.
with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a beowick,
Okay.
we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the
Okay,
man.
am I
Let's
just...
get going before
I'm
you
just
keel
gonna go
over.
on a wink here and say the wind will come and we have to run into the ruins. Just Mike, yes, welcome. You may want to watch these windows. Yeah, I will watch them somewhat. Your party always consists of you and up to 5 additional companions. Oh, we'll carry outside Adam has aside Kalisha to help us. Kalisha fight directly. Okay. Well, she's a fighter, close fighter. I'm a close range fighter. We go good together, though we probably could use some more synergy or something. Click. Yeah, the same as usual, right? To move selected character, click anywhere on the screen. Yeah. Slash through it, you can attack. Multi members, yeah, drag. Okay, like so.
Eh?
We can grab everyone. And then we attack him. Okay, maybe not. Cancel. There.
Sure.
So. Yeah, no, it's this thing. So, where do I go?
Anyone need supplies? I've got
Most people
sundries
in
for
the
sale.
world. Click on, select circle menu. Simply green and you can go their way, but others will have larger conversation to explore. The merchant hidden has a... Okay, he has a store. Was that him? He said he had stored thing, right? You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
That's pretty stupid, Haga. Hyodan. I forgot his name. Quite quickly, he scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like
Well,
to
let's
take a
see
look.
what you got then. That's right, I pre-ordered, so I have these. This ring, I have no idea what it does. The piglet is supposed to be some minion you can have out with you. Yeah, you can. Do I have any money? Oh, I have money! That's surprising. Do I have any... What's this? Stash. Oh, I have a stash. Anything in it? No. Doesn't look that way. So, what do we want anything to buy here? We seem to be able to buy whatever weapon we want, so it didn't really matter though much which I chose then. Maybe I should go for a 200 thing then. Or maybe a sword at least instead of that. Can I compare it somehow? I can compare it! Oh, my Warhammer is better actually, 13 to 19. So I guess everything I can get here is worse than what I have. That or it's just that Warhammers are better than... No! I wanted to check it. Yeah, 6... Yeah, I seem to have pretty good gear then. Anything... Oh, potion of regeneration, which I cannot... Lockpicks, shouting. Ooh, that's a little bit much, you know. I'm not sure I could use them either way. I mean, I don't have that athletic skill. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity, and you make your way through the Eastern Reach. Okay, we check the area. Map. Yay! We have a map and we can go around it like so, okay? Good to know. So, follow the road. Who's that?
I'll have your
Sparkle.
water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Don't have to be so mean about it. So I follow the road. They said I didn't have to go far off the road, but where is Adam's Ridge? I guess that's not what I'm looking for. What's that? This path went through a narrow canyon, back the way you
Shouldn't
came.
stray too far.
Where grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans. Okay.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh, young wolf. No. Pillars of Eternity, commas. This is possible real-time system to pause the game issue order and resume real-time to see. Okay. So let's see. I should probably, as I have the shield, should be the one to attack first. I have only lay of hand and my weapon. And I know I have the shield ability. Do you have any good ability? You have a knockdown ability, which is 2 times per encounter. Yeah, use that then. And we unpause. All characters in the game, friend or foe, have 4 primal defense. Yeah, and I have defense against on all of those because of my ability, right? But not too much yet, cause I'm not too passionate yet. All attacks do damage reduction. How good is my damage reduction? What with this one? 7. And the shield... No, wait, that's her. I want to check me. I have... Ooh, 9! And... 16 deflection only, okay. So that doesn't help with everything. Okay. There. Unpause and everyone attack again now. Kill him! Kill that wolf. Oh, when a party member takes damage, they start to lose endurance and health. Do I have lost any? Not much. She's lost, what? 1 endurance. Okay, she's lost 4 health also. And you have lost none. And the wolf is dead. Yay! Victory, and since the thing for the battle was here, I guess
No problem.
our prize, the thing we want, would be somewhere here. Is it this bush?
This is it.
Ah, it is this. Springbear, yay! Now it be healthy! Hopefully. So, wait. Oh, so she knows I'm a slave. Or was a slave. So, what's a slave doing in the free Palatines of Drywood? Guessing those marks on your back didn't come from loving caresses? Well, actually, I was a lover to my master and he liked to punish me that way. I was a galley at the sea, I used to work on a large farming estate, I was an indeterrent servant, so I guess I choose my backstory here. Yeah, let's share. I go Ben-Hur. I was on a galley at sea. But wait, shouldn't I pick the island set down? I didn't. Yeah, it how is it you happened to come here? Well, the ship was wrecked, most of us were pulled to the bottom by our chains. I was lucky. We conspired against our master. When we found an opening, we took over the ship and sent them overboard. Someone bought me out of slavery. It's something I can never pay back. I'm passionate. I would just go like, no, we have to race against our masters. You do what you can to survive. What else can someone be expected to do? Yeah, just to lay down and die? But I wouldn't do that. I would go for survival also. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Radic's offer makes a girl think. I give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? Well, it's a hard offer to pass up, and I want that stronghold that's a part of the game. You won't find many of it like it in these parts, believe me. Got some big plans in store. Going to settle here and start a new life. I'm going to lay low here for a while, trying to not too much attention or getting filthy rich. I want to start a new life. I don't want to get rich yet. Well, who knows? Redrick pays well enough. Maybe we end up neighbors. Yeah! Neighbor Calissa and me. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. One will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. What can you tell me about Drywood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of Adri Empire, broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it, okay? I've been out of touch, but you've been hearing weird kinds of things lately. People having troubles giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but some it's getting worse. Tremor in her voice, she adds. I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Hey, what about your sisters? Actually, I don't have to worry about that thing. The godlocks are apparently infertile. So, yeah. Why are you here? My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time though, she asked me to come out, and that got me a little worried. Oh? I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamilt. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. Okay. Do I need to know about her? Well, sure. I got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizon. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Drywood, but my parents ended up in the living lands. I got a brother in Rantanu and another in Adri. My sister in Gilded Whale. She's the only real homebody. Okay, alright, let's go back to camp then. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle is getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream just down that way. Come on, let's get you water. So what we going for, the water or Sparfle? Because you said the stream's just down this way, but Sparfle was up over there. Or maybe he's near the water though. Oh, what's this? That looks different. Burned lady. It didn't look like a burned lady. I guess it's something metaphorical. So let's see. Where do we have Sparfle? We see here. Let's check here. Sparfle! Where are you? Actually, that's probably good. Then it means I was going to get the water. Yay! Thank you, Sparfle. Getting me the water.